is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about how I qualified for the $250,000 MyTeam tournament this weekend. Now, I just want to start off by saying, look, it was a disaster. There were error codes, man. People were having a tough time finding matchups. So I'm just going to be going through my personal road, talking about all those things. Obviously, you guys saw my lineup that was posted on YouTube the other day as well. I did go through and sell some players, so it's not the same, but basically going to be going through my $250,000 journey and how I personally was able to qualify. Again, if you got error coded, man, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to really say. I mean, if you were close at the end and couldn't find a last game, again, it's just part of how the qualifier system is broken, in my opinion. Now, before I dive any further, man, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 110,000 subscribers. So we're going to be starting off from the very top. As you guys can see, we're going to be going matchup by matchup here. First matchup, you guys, I'm just going to be, again, I didn't spend a lot of time in settings. You guys are going to see here. I just kind of got through them pretty quickly. My opponent had Dennis Smith Jr. at his point guard position, so I knew, it would be a relatively easy game. He had, look at his line. I should be able to flood this guy by about 500 points. I got up decently early, but against these type of guys, you don't want to overdo it. I'm actually glad I ran my Kareem because everybody just left him and figured he couldn't shoot, and I was letting it fly with Kareem. Y'all are seeing, before you know it, I'm up 10-4, 12-4. I'm hooping in game one. That's all you can ask for. Stopping on a break with Tim Thomas, Green, and that. I was hooping. And I ain't even trying to say it like that, but I was definitely hooping in this game. 17-4 in the first quarter. Part of it is because my opponent didn't have a very good team, but I'm leak out, man. Maybe I probably should have stepped back there for a shot, but he actually cut it, man. He cut it. It was only a 10-point game for a while. I was kind of throwing the game, to be honest with you. That's just the way it was going, was throwing the game. But before you know it, I got up 15. You extend the lead to, what was it? I'm up 15. Let's see. Do I score here? For some reason, I don't even think I scored. Oh, I do score. Up 17, and he quits the game. So after game number one, we're going to be going through how many games I played. But after game number one, I was in, let's see. I want to see what place I was in. I was in what? Second place with... It looks like on the boards I was in first place, but it does say second place. That man Clutch is the next guy I played. He had a good team. So against a team like this, the big thing is just you. I know I'm going to have to lock in, right? Lock in, win the game. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter how it happens, but against a guy like this, you just want to make sure you win the game. Get it to Kareem on the first possession. He steps out of bounds. We get another bucket. We're up 5-0. Another what should have been bucket right there, but he got a fake block. It is what it is. And again, it's not going to be easy to win a lot of these games. It's going to be kind of a grinded out process, and that's what it was in this game. I'm up 2-7, 2-10, but you guys can kind of see as we click through things how the score ends up tending to go. Up 11. And you want quits. This year, it's kind of different than past years. In past years, you could get like 400 points a game. This year, even if I won by like 70 points, I'd only get like 200 points. And so that's the thing. You want to get these guys out of here relatively quickly. I'm up 18. You guys can see. I'm just flooding him. I'm up 24 points. The game was really over at this stage, and I think he does play it out. I'll go through a little bit, but I do think he ends up playing it out, and this was kind of our longest game. But look at this score. I'm up 60 points. I won by 70 points. 70 points. A win by 70 points should get you a minimum 300 points. It should. I should get at least 300 points, and I get less than 200 points off of that win alone. That is crazy, I think, right? Let's see. I think it says my total points. Yeah, I'm at 269 total points, and I was at 90 some. So that just goes to show that I didn't even get 200 points for winning by 70, which is just crazy. My next opponent, he's got AD, he's got Clyde. He's got a decent team, but anytime I see Arvydas Sabonis, I'm not going to say I'm not worried, but I feel like it's a guy I should beat if it's Arvydas Sabonis. That's a bad read by me right there. Still end up scoring. I'm up 7-0, 9-0. And you guys can kind of see where this game is trending. He kind of cuts it, makes it a little close for a while. But again, another game I'm flooding But in these types of games, you want to, you want to make sure he quits. And so that's the thing. Got up 48-16. And he quit the game, and I get 167 points. Basically the same amount of points that I got the game prior. See, that's like what doesn't make sense to me. And at that point, I think I was in first probably. But here you guys are seeing. Searched for a game for like a minute. And I'm playing a guy with D-Wade, Kobe, a decent squad, I would say. And he's up 3-0. And this is one of those games that it's like, okay, just lock in and win. But I'm only in 6th place because of the one game that took forever. And so that kind of worries me a little bit. But I'm just getting standing dunks after standing dunks. But I'm just trying to focus on winning the game. That's my main thing. I mean, we're up 6-4 right now. Not that I'm super worried at this stage, but it's like I want to flood him, man. And right now, it's not happening. That's a good stop right there. Only up 2. Got to find a way to get a bucket with Ricky Davis. That's kind of my main thing. I ran to the rim a lot, but hey, I want to force the defense to collapse. Green that with Ricky, and before you know it, we're up 8. Looking to extend, extend our lead. Now, this guy wasn't necessarily a pushover. You guys can kind of see, like, he was decently tough. But again, he quit the game with me being up 14 points, which put me back in 1st place overall. V-Lone, Cardi up next. He got Magic, got a decent enough squad right here. And you guys are just going to see kind of how things trend, right? We're up 6-6 or tied 6-6. Ricky Davis, for me, was that man today. On Saturday. I'm just throwing it out there to y'all. Ricky Davis was really that man. Maybe should have thrown that to Penny. But I just got to get Ricky Davis his touches. The dude's absolutely elite. Up 9 points, up 11 points. And again, you guys are seeing, we're flooding, right? Up 22 points. My opponent eventually has enough of playing me. And I can't even blame him, man. Like, look, we're up 25 points early in the 2nd quarter. And those last 2 games is really where I extended things. Because once you get up 25 to 30 points and your opponent quits, you get like over 150 points. Here's when I thought I was going to get an error code. Because it was taking forever to load. And so I was like, uh-oh, am I going to get coded? I went to the bathroom because I got to tell you guys, look, at some stages, you got to go to the bathroom. So I did, finally came back. I got an error code, which I clicked through because I was confused. I thought this might be the end for me because I got an error code. But I still got the win and the points for it. And you guys can see right now I'm up nearly 200 points on everybody else. So that is a massive W, right? And then I matched probably my toughest opponent of the day, CB. Now, this isn't CB13. This is just another CB. Look, I should have. This was a game we're gonna play a little bit of because this game was close, man. He has, I think, moderate on it, and he had a kind of good defensive strategy in it. That's what I will say. Gets a fluke stop right there. 2 easy points. He's up 2-0 already. And I know this dude. Like, I know I got to play good to beat him because he is pretty solid in general. And as I'm looking at it, maybe I should have 300 a little bit more, right? That's just, I mean, some notes I'm kind of taking as I'm watching the first couple of possessions. But again, these are like fluke stops in my opinion. These are stops he shouldn't even be getting. Didn't even want to go up there with AD. He gets a bucket with Magic. I get a bucket with Penny. I should get a stop here. He gets a board and what probably is going to be a putback dunk, as you guys saw right there. Seen a lot of subs come through. Thank you guys if you did, support the stream and sub as well. I really do appreciate it. But he's got a good defensive game plan. It's one thing I'm kind of noticing. I shoot it early right there. Trying to get a stop here in any way because you got to remember, these games are only 16 minutes long. So you got to try to find ways to get stops. AD gets a stop right there on his Magic Johnson. That was a big play. And you guys are seeing, I'm in a sweat right now. Not really scoring that many points. That's a great shot with Tim Thomas right there. He going under the screen. And that's what I should have done more of in this game, right? If he wants to go under the screen, I've got to be able to make him pay. This is a possession right here. He's got nothing, right? He's got nothing. But he gets a offensive rebound. How? How is that even an offensive rebound? I don't know, but he gets it. It is what it is. It's kind of what we were going through early on in this game. It is what it is. It's a close game here in the first quarter, but we're fine, man. I'm always going to try to stay composed. He's playing good defense, though. It's the one thing I will say. We do get... I'm getting hoed in this game. That's all I'm going to say. Like, you can say whatever you want about him playing good. I'm getting hoed. I should be up probably 5 points right now in this game, if not more. I'm literally getting hoed to the max. Like, this is crazy to me. Getting hoed this badly. This great defense. And finally, we get a stop. We go into the second quarter only down 1. But this is a game. It's a good thing I was up so many points versus everybody else. Because look, guys, even if I win this game, I'm not going to get many points. I'm just not. Game is going at such a snail's pace. Nobody is scoring. It is what it is, though. 7-8. Just got to find a way to squeak a win. Goes through my hands, whatever. He gets a bucket. I'm throwing up a horrible shot. And I'm like, gosh, man, I'm not going to lose the game like this. But these are some of the people I struggle with, the guys that just slow the game down. Bail out into Kareem, and that's an easy bucket. And now I'm down 5. And guys, I hate to say it like this, there's only 11 minutes to go and I'm down 5. But it's the truth, man. I'm down 5, 11 minutes to go. It's a great X switch. Again, my opponent knows what he's doing, man. He's not bad. Should I be losing? No, but he knows what he's doing. And he's just going under every screen. Kind of get bailed out right there. I've just got to start shooting it every time he goes under the screen. That's what I got to do. And right now, I'm not doing it in this game. Looking at it like from this perspective, I see where I'm going wrong. But this was probably our biggest sweat game. So you guys are going to see that's a great switch. I rotate out the play, get a fluke block. It's his ball still though. And here's a big play, right? We get a steal. We're running. Let's see what I do with it. We're running. Yup, we're running. I got a dot John wall there. That's me. Wall was wide open. But he's just going under every screen. Finally get a slip there to Dwight Howard. It was a 5-point lead. Now it's only a 1-point lead for him. 11-12 is kind of crazy. But I'm starting to get back in my rhythm a little bit. Boxing him. He got nowhere to go. 7 seconds on the shot clock. You guys are seeing. And then I just give that up. I give it up. It's a good move, I guess. He got me sucked into the screen. I guess it's a good move, but he playing good D. He is playing good D. I should not have shot that shot, but I'm rattled because he's playing good D. So he has the ball, up 3 points. Now, granted, in this situation, I still think I'm going to win the game, and I get error coded, man. I get an error code. I literally get an error code. This is what it says to me. And I'm just frustrated. There's a problem with your connection. I thought it was done, man. I pick up the controller, and then it basically says the game doesn't count. So I'm like, okay, at least I didn't get a loss. And honestly, I got blessed because I definitely could have lost that game. I don't know what happened. I got 0 points for it, but I was still allowed to keep playing. So I don't know what happened. I matched this Suave guy next. He was pretty, I would say, solid. But we were able to take care of him. We got up a little bit, but he was tough. I mean, you guys are kind of seeing the score right now. We're up 7. But he was definitely tough, man. Definitely tough. Once I got up 10, he decided to quit the game. And in this position, I'm up in first, but it's not been an easy grind. Like, I'm in first, but let me tell you, it's not been easy. Match Cobra Phenom. I mean, he plays for a little while. Once I get up like 15, though, he's out of there. So, in first by about 100 points again. Check the lineup, make sure everything's good. Let's hop into our next game. Play GTA Vaughn. Let's see how this game does go. Because honestly, I don't even remember a lot of these games. In this game, I'm up 15 points early. These are the types of games you need him to quit. And I think Vaughn basically played into the fourth quarter, basically. Which, at least he didn't play the entire game. My face cam went off, I guess. But let's see. I'm still in first right now by about 100 points. So I'm fine. But I've got to make sure I still stay locked in and win every game, right? Because I can't have a close game, man. I still got to lock in, flood everybody. Flooded him. He quit, down 20 early in the third quarter. And now I'm up 300 points. So now I'm in a good position. You guys can see FaZe is in third, though, okay? Kind of make note of that. FaZe was in third. And this, I don't match FaZe this game, but just kind of make sure you know, okay? I get up early on this guy, 16. Okay, he's not bad, though. This Prophet HTX guy is not bad. You guys can see it's a close game for a while. Finally get up like 14, 15 points, and he does decide he's had enough. So, after that game, you guys can see we've been searching a while. But after this game, look at the leaderboards. I should be in great position to qual. I got 130 points. I'm up a ton. FaZe is in second now. Just kind of keep that in the back of your mind where FaZe is at, okay? I search forever. Then I play Carlo. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say Carlo's great, because I don't necessarily think he is. But he's a guy that's going to compete. And he's only down 5 right now. Down 4 about to halftime. He's competing. Down 9 right before halftime. He's competing decently. Down 11 in the third quarter. Down 11 in the third quarter. Down 11. Down 13. But he's competing decently and taking my time. Finally, we get up 20 points. finally, and Carlo has enough and quits the game. Now, we did get 148 points for that, which is big. KG just raided me, which means he lost. So now I'm up 300. There should be no way I don't qual as long as I just win 1 or 2 more games. And I match somebody that quits the game right away. And so I got 17 points for that, I guess. But I mean, I had to go to the bathroom quick, so that's what I was doing. And then I searched for matches for about 2 more minutes. And then I play Baby Wipes. Baby Wipes. Imagine matching up with Baby Wipes, man. I get up a ton early. You guys are seeing it, up like 9, 11 points. Baby Wipes quits the game. So I've been getting a lot of quits. I get 62 points. I'm up basically 200 points on everybody else. But you guys can see everybody else is coming, man. And then I match FaZe. Now, FaZe gets in a zone to start the game. And I know FaZe, so I talked to him after the game. He basically said he got stuck into a zone. I don't know how that happens. But basically, his guys get stuck into a zone, okay? And so we just fry it, man. Possession after possession. He's scoring some, but he's stuck in a zone. So every possession, I'm getting 3 points. Now, I think, you know, I've never gotten stuck in a zone, anything like that. So I don't know what happened, but that's what happened. And I just kept getting 3 points after 3 points after 3 points. And I was playing good defense too. And then my stream crashes, okay? So then my stream crashes and we got to restart. This is by the time my stream starts up again, I'd gotten the win. What basically happened is FaZe got down like 14 and he was frustrated because he was stuck in his zone. So he quit the game pretty early on. So you guys can see this is the updated boards. FaZe is no longer up there. So I'm up 300 points. As long as I basically don't throw, I'm gonna qual. And I've still got an hour left. But this is when the disaster starts because it takes 3 minutes to find games. I match up Mamba Co 24. He gets flooded. Again, another guy that gets flooded. I get up 12-0. And you guys can see after this game, I'm up a ton. Like, I'm literally up like 300 points to the next closest. So, I mean, I go and search again. And here's what I'm saying. It takes forever to find a game. I'm closing the app, trying to find a game. And I literally cannot find a game. I found one, and I think the guy quit. So, I'm still not into a game for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And then finally, I match up versus this guy who has Barnyarny at the center position. I'm like, what is going on? We flood him. We're up 20-some points, and I think he quits relatively soon. And just like that, we're in first by a very, very, very wide margin. Like, you guys can see in first by like 400 points. So at this point, I qual. Basically, I qualled for sure at this point. But again, it takes 5 minutes to find a game. I'm up against two-way Kev. Flood two-way Kev. He quits the game here. And so honestly, after like the first hour, I would say quals kind of went according to plan. Like, I'd get up a ton, I'd make them quit, and then it was easy. And at this point, I had qualled. So I was just basically taking my time. And I mean, matched up with First on Money, who I think ended 10th on boards. He had played a lot of competitive guys. First on Money's definitely pretty solid. But as this game went on, man, I kind of flooded him, man. And First on Money is solid. But like I said, as this game went on, it was a 3-point game at the end of the first. But as this game went on, gets close to halftime, I go on a little bit of a run, and that was basically wraps. Up 11, basically the entirety of the game, extended to 20. And then the game was basically over. Okay, I get up like 30. The game is over. Like, he plays it out because he wants points. And that's basically where I finished, at 2,088 points. Now, I think I would have qualified at like, you know, the 1,700 I was at. But shout out to everybody else on boards, man. You guys can say my road was easy. I matched FaZe, who ended on 10th. I matched the First on Money, who ended on leaderboards too. So say it was easy, say whatever you want. It was still a grind, man. But we got the job done, finishing as the top seed from this game day qualifier, and overall the top seed as of now. Now, somebody's probably gonna outdo my 2,088 points, but for now, it is number 1. So that is gonna wrap it up for our video today, guys. Hopefully each and every you guys did enjoy it. That's how I qualified for the $250,000 MyTeam tournament. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.